guys, it's Day. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about 10 grails that I hope to acquire in the next 2 to 5 years. So my take on grails is that if I'm going to pay an immense amount of money, I want these items to kind of sustain and live in my closet and like my wardrobe. I kind of gravitate to only footwear and outerwear items. I don't really necessarily gravitate to shirts and pants unless they're band tees, because I am an immense collector for band tees. So without further ado, let's get into this video. So the first item on my grail list is the Helmut Lang 1999 Parka jacket. I think this jacket is absolutely beautiful. It's in this maroon-ish color, but that could be kind of wrong. It's kind of like a dusty ash with like a little bit of red. I think it looks absolutely beautiful. Currently its price point is at $750 according to Grail. I'm not sure if that's in other places that it could be much higher or much lower, but I think the construction of the jacket would fit into my everyday wardrobe just because of its neutral color. It looks like a very ordinary jacket, but I assure you that the materials probably are immensely beautiful. It's probably, it seems like the lining could be like nylon-ish or some sort of material like that, while the exterior is cotton-based, maybe a cotton blend. And then we have some sort of front pocket, very casual front pocket. I'm not sure if it has side pockets, but it does appear that it could have inner pockets. And we have the traditional Helmut Lang patch. There's also this video by Crea over on his channel where he discusses the downfall of Helmut Lang. I think it's very informational if you love Helmut Lang and want to get more into pieces. If you don't know why Helmut Lang is such an underappreciated brand before its collapse, please check out that video. I'll leave it in the description below. All right, so the next Grail item is the Helmut Lang cotton nylon puffer jacket. I think this jacket is absolutely insane. It's got multiple panels. It's got these chunky biddings in the front. It's got a crazy overcoat looking thing. It's got, if you want to take the jacket off, it's got some straps where you can just put it on. It looks absolutely sick. Like, there's no other jacket that I've seen look this way, not even an alternative jacket. So you know, it's wonderful to see that this hasn't been like reconstructed. At least I haven't seen one. It's got this really big overlock. It seems like once you put the hood on, it's got this extra overlock, so you're nice coated, padded down, looking amazing. It's wonderful steel. It's not even priced that high, to be honest. It's priced at $585 according to Grail right now. I have seen some other pricings on it, but overall looks like an immensely sick jacket. I would love it in my collection so much. Wonderfully made, wonderfully crafted. All right, so the next Grail we have is the infamous chrome hearts. A little 2 cents about chrome hearts in my opinion. I'm not really particularly a fan of chrome hearts clothing, but I am very into their jewelry and accessories. I think their craftsmanship shows divinely. I think when I look at some of their outerwear pieces and some of their pants and the patchwork pants, it doesn't seem like it's my style, and it doesn't seem like the longevity would be in my wardrobe. So I gravitate to only their jewelry the most, or their accessories. And the dagger belt is something that I've been wanting for about 1.5 years now, but I can't bring myself to pay that much at one time. So we'll see. It is heavily on my radar. I don't want any other accessory except for this in terms of belts. So it's got all of these belt pendants. I think it's either 925 silver, which, you know, you don't want to be paying that much for 925 silver, 0.925 silver, but it's the leather construction, and each dagger is wonderfully crafted. It looks beautiful with anyone's collection. I think that has more of like a grungy, predominantly darker color scheme wardrobe. I would literally love this belt like it was my child. It's wonderfully made. I'm not sure of the confident retail on the Chrome Hearts Dagger belt. I've seen it go for $1,200. I've seen it go for $4,000. I've seen it go for $650. I'm not sure the actual pricing of this belt, but there's no way I can succumb to paying $4,000 for a belt, let alone $1,000 for a belt. So it might be one of those items that kind of escapes me, but I hope I can get it one day. All right, so the next piece that I want to talk about, the next grail, is the Alyx 1017 Chelsea boot, suede Chelsea boot with the rounded toe cap. I think this boot honestly looks beautiful. I've seen it on Jacob Keller. I think that was the first time I ever saw the boot, and ever since then I really wanted them. They seem to go with any pair of pants that has like a straight leg silhouette. I'm not really sure about jeans, but if you've checked out Jacob Keller's feed, I'm sure you've seen these on feed multiple times. It's got this really high up past the ankle silhouette, very chunky sole, and the fact that it has a rounded toe cap, this is the reason why I don't like Chelsea boots. I don't really like boots in general that have like a pointed toe. I really like the rounded boot look, and this looks absolutely stunning. It looks perfect. It's got a back tab, completely made out of suede. It has a place for your ankle to breathe really nicely with that like stretchy material. As far as any other features of the boot, it's not branded, it's not loud, it's a low-key boot. I just really like it, and I think that it will fit into anyone's wardrobe that wants to dress up a little classy. And that's the cool thing about this boot, and seeing other people style it, you can dress it up and down, and that is such a key to having a grail that is versatile. The other boot is the 1017 Alyx, I think New Chelsea with like a Visvum sole, and it's all white and has like this tassel thing going on. I think that also could be a sub grail of mine under the same category. I've seen this boot retail from the likes of $400 to $500, but I've also seen it kind of like, you can find a steal on like websites, because I think it still comes out regularly, seasonally. So we'll see. The pricing can go all over the place. I've seen it I've also seen it go for like $900, like almost $1,000. So I'm not really sure where the pricing is going with this boot when it's not in season, or not placed on Alyx. So yeah, this is the next boot. I'm gonna price this at $500, $600 because I haven't seen it go above that, but I have seen other places retail it for higher. So yeah. So the next grail we have is the 1999 Downfield laced flak jacket with bondage. That's a lot to say. It's made by Helmut Lang, and it's absolutely beautiful. It retails for around $800 to $900, but I have seen it on the lower end of $500, $600. But the construction of this has some bondage lacing on the inner and the outside panels on the back of the jacket. It also has this weird collar. I'm not sure how to explain this, but it looks absolutely gorgeous to me. It looks weird, it looks functional and dysfunctional at the same time. The inside of the jacket has, of course, just like the cotton Parka, straps on the inside where you can kind of like get out of the jacket, put it on, and it's not like, you know, you're kind of carrying it like a backpack. It has the sick inside detailings, like these straps right here, the bondage straps that I was referring to that kind of tilt to the back. And then it's all made out of this kind of nylon shell looking thing. It looks beautiful. And then the main attraction of the front part of the jacket has this kind of 3D pocket extension. Looks really sick. I really enjoy this jacket. I think that it would fit into everyone's wardrobe, obviously because of its color. It's black, but it's also a little unusual, so to add a little pop of flair into your wardrobe. So the next Grail item that I have on my list is the Jordan 1 X Union LA collab. probably said that all backwards, but this shoe is probably the best shoe that I took the most major L on. I wish that I took a W on this shoe, but unfortunately not. This shoe retailed for $200, but resells for upwards of $2,000. I hope to acquire pieces where I can just trade, or take a W on a sneaker and just trade it immediately, because I would trade literally anything for this shoe. It looks absolutely beautiful. The color blocking is amazing. The stitching and the multicolored lace of black to tan, beautiful. I love this shoe. I think it's one of the by far top 10 collaboration sneakers that were successful. So I hope to acquire the shoe. I'm a big sneakerhead. I think I'll be a big sneakerhead for the rest of my life. I've sold a lot of shoes. I've kept shoes that I've really liked. So now my Jordan collection is literally next to none. But man, this shoe is amazing. It's literally a grail. I told myself that I would graduate in these shoes. So let's see if I keep that promise to myself. Next year is coming up pretty fast. So the next grail we have is the Bare Knuckles Blue Alpaca Cardigan. I could have pulled the trigger on this, but I didn't, because I, wanted to kind of wait, and that was the big mistake. The cardigan is this beautiful, distressing, like all along the outside hems of the cardigan, 2 pockets on the front. From pictures and photos I've seen, this jacket look absolutely amazing. It just looks beautiful. Like, it's cropped, it's wonderfully made. It's the best knitwear I've probably seen out of a brand in a very long time. I'm not sure how much it retailed for. I think it retailed for around like what, $300, $350, around that price. Resale is absolutely ridiculous. It's about $600 I've seen on the lowest end, but definitely a piece that I would love to pick up in a small, because I know that it runs oversized. Bare Knuckles has been killing it. I think by far this is my favorite collection when this cardigan dropped, so it's still on my radar. The next grail we have is the Kapital bandana jacket, or the Patchwork jacket, I think is it called. This, I think it's really nice. The only colorway that I really like that drew my eye is dark, kind of indigo colored one, not the light blue ones or the yellow ones. I think there's even a purple one. I'm not really too keen on it, but I have seen it and it looks absolutely wonderful. I really want it, but I feel like that might change because my style is headed in a different direction, but it still seems like something that I would like to incorporate into my wardrobe. It looks a little bit on the thin side, so I might actually change this to the Kapital Patchwork gauze bandana jacket. It seems like it's made of a little bit of a thicker material, which would make it more worth the money. But I have seen this jacket like resell for about $1,000. So on the lower end, about 700. So it seems like a wonderful piece. You've got these amazing patchwork details on the two chunky pockets on the front. This is the gauze jacket that I'm referring to. And as far as the other alternative jacket, there's just one pocket detailing on the front. And then there's like some that has no pockets. Like, it really depends on which one, but any of them I would love to obtain. Though it goes from like 600 to like, I think 1,000, I think. Nonetheless, a really good jacket. The next grail we have is the Visvum Daetera down puffer jacket. I think this jacket is absolutely sick. It's modeled after a traditional kimono, and the red variation of this jacket looks absolutely beautiful. It has this sick kimono-like detailing around the collar, and then it breaks away from that into this puffer material all the way down. And then it has drawstrings and then 2 pockets that sit wonderfully well in the front. It's got some tight ribbing around the wrists, and overall the construction of the jacket looks wonderful. I believe there's a black variation, a dark indigo variation, the red, and there may be one other color, but I'm pretty sure it's just those 3 colors. It looks beautiful. I definitely think it's worth whatever the retail is or resell. I've seen it on the ends of $700 to almost $900, so it's a hefty one. It's a hefty one. So, but yeah, that's the Visvum Daetera down puffer jacket. And on to our next grail and our final grail is anything, literally anything, from the 2001 Yves Saint Laurent at Couture Spring Summer collection. That was a mouthful. This collection is probably one of my favorite women's collections from Saint Laurent himself. I think the construction of every piece that Yves made in this collection is impeccable. It's one of my favorites. He is my favorite designer. This is my favorite brand. I think that it's absolutely wonderful. There's just nothing that I would ever want specifically from this collection. I want it all. Particularly the pants look absolutely riveting. I think it's one of his most successful collections. You can debate me wrong on this, but I personally love everything that this collection offered, given the time period of 2001 for women's fashion. So that will wrap it up for this video. I should have drunk some water. My mouth is dry. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. My friend Thomas will be also making a 10s Grail list probably today or sometime today. So if you would like to check that video out, I'll leave a link in the description to his channel, and you'll see some grails that he likes. I also will be coming out with a pickups video for the last couple of months. I have a lot of pickups. Save USPS. I'll also leave a link in the description below because, man, my packages are all over the place, but that is beside the point of what's happening in our current situation in the United States. So I'll leave some information down below if you would like to learn how to help in any way possible to save thousands of jobs. So, hope you guys have a wonderful day. My name is Day. Have a good day. Peace. Peace out.